YouTube? Matthew12W1 Gaming here. Today I'm gonna show you how to make some fast money on Reddit Online. If you'd like to see more of this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get on right into it. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is go to your Moonshine shack, the Moonshine shack. If you don't have one, you're gonna have to buy one with 15 gold, or maybe there's a discount right now, I'm not sure, but if you have one, then follow this. So what we're going to want to do is, right now I have the max level stuff in order to make the best moonshine so I can make more money. So you want to go down to your the basement where our chef here, we're going to make some moonshine. So what you're going to want to do is make strong moonshine with the upgrade. It only takes 48 minutes. So this is going to be a little bit of a process, but within that 48 minutes, we're going to be doing other things to make us money. Usually what I do is make berry cobbler, because the recipe is pretty simple, and you can get most of these, what's it called, the recipe items from, like, buying them in the shop, or just picking the berries. And it's, 2 stars, not that much from a 3 star, and you'll be saving money, so I usually do the berry cobbler. And then while the flavoring is going, you get back out of it. Your moonshine will be brewing at this point. You'll be set from here. So I'm gonna show you what you can do while your moonshine cooks. So after you do your moonshine, you're gonna want to go back to your camp. And if not, you should have the trading company. If you don't, then like the moonshine shack, you're gonna have to purchase it. But if you have it, fine, you're good. So right now my production is halted and I have some supplies. It's usually best to do this with the wagon size being maxed out. You should have the large wagon, which you have to be trader level 10, and then it's about $875, I think. But you're gonna have to donate some animals. And if you look on the map, there's a cougar spot where it's mostly 3 stars. So right now my camp is about right here, and our spot is up here. If you want to get your camp closer to make it easier, you can set it up in tall trees, have them around here. But next I'm gonna show you this whole spot here if you want to see it on the map. It's around the Royal Basin, tall trees. It's also near Blackwater, so if you have any stuff to sell to the butcher, you can sell them here, but right here is where you're gonna want to go next. Okay, now that we're at the spot on the map, I'll show it once again. This is where you're gonna want to go, near the A and tall trees, kind of like off to the side, where you can see there's like a big area right here. And usually I would carry the Carcano rifle. I'm not sure how to say it, but it's this is a weapon you're gonna want. So you're gonna go through here, and this is gonna be for the trading business, so you can have the supplies going. And you can see up there's gonna be a cougar, and it's a 3 star. Always be a 3 star. Sometimes it's 2 star. Yeah, there might be a small chance it's a 1 star, but it's still good for our supplies. And even if you don't want it, you can sell it for a little bit of money. So usually what I do is sit back and snipe them in the head. There we go. It's quick and easy. You don't have to worry about him attacking you or anything. And if you have your hunting wagon, you can pack up to 5 of these in the back of it, but I'm just showing you where the spot is so you know. But you're gonna have to wait a little bit for them to respawn. So where I left my horse on the map, like where we first started, that's where you're gonna want to sit. You're gonna sit there for about like a minute or so, then you can come back and find another cougar. So with that being said, you can bring this back to your camp and put them up for supplies. Or if you're not really for the trading business, you can also take these cougars and sell them at the butcher. And when I was playing earlier, I had 3 3-star cougars and 2 2-stars, and I made around $50, which isn't bad for just like about 10 minutes of hunting. But if you're not really the hunting kind of player, I also have another thing you can do while your moonshine is being made, so I'll show you that right now. So if you're not really into the whole hunting part of this, or I don't know, maybe you're just like not really into it, you can also go to Madame Nazar and buy treasure maps and look for collectibles, they do give you a lot of money, especially for a complete set. But if you don't know where Madame Nazar is for today, for me at least, she's near Window Rock. I'll leave a link down in the description. Every day it updates. It gives you a location of where she is for that day that you're looking on it, so you'll be able to find her pretty easily. So if you go to her, you can sell. And these are all the collectibles I have, because I've probably sold a lot of them, but I'm trying to save up for like the complete sets. I don't have any collections right now. But if you buy from her, you can buy different things that helps you find the collectibles, like the tools. I already have all of them. The shovel, you can be able to dig up treasure. Metal detector, you can find coins and jewelry and such. And you can also buy documents, which are maps. They give you locations of the different treasures, collectibles you can sell to her, and they are pretty pricey, like $26, and like the miscellaneous $18. But if you're not really wanting to spend your money on these maps, I'll leave another link in the description that gives you a full map, and it gives you the location of all the different collectibles for that day. So it'll be easier. Instead of buying them, you can just look on the website. And while you're out hunting and doing your trading or selling or looking for collectibles, your moonshine will be cooking at the same time. For which, when you do the moonshine for the berry cobbler, will give you $226 if you don't crash or keep all the moonshine intact. So it should be pretty good. And I'd say in about an hour, depending on what you do, you can make the 200 from the moonshine, 500 on the large sell on the, what's it called, the trading co at your camp. With Madame Nazar, like, I'll show you right now with my collectibles, like $64 for these four, $42 with 2 coins, $9 for this one card, $34 with these 2 earrings. Like, you'll make a ton of money from these collectibles alone. And if I were to sell all these individually, I would have at least like maybe $1,000 or so. But for right now, I'm just gonna keep them so I can hand them in for a complete set. So that pretty much concludes this video. Like I said, if you like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe, and comment down below what you would like me to show next. Maybe like more guides, or maybe I could just go back to the old roots and keep on making videos of like the story of this game if you have not seen it. A game called Smite, another game I also play, but without getting off topic. If you like this, like I said, like and subscribe, and have a good day.